Hey there, adventurers, and welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. This week, I want to talk to you guys about building up a community around tabletop role-playing games as we approach our local convention this weekend, TsunamiCon. So if I'm being entirely honest with you guys, I never saw myself as somebody who was going to get out of playing games at home, just with my small group of very close friends. But I'm really glad that I did. It's given me the opportunity to make friendships that I know are going to last a lifetime, and to give back to a community that has given so much to me. I think I've talked a few times about how being able to interact with people around something that I love has really helped with my social anxiety and my self-confidence. And I really want other people to be able to experience that too. So giving back to this community, being able to run games and have people come back to my games because they're having fun is so fulfilling. And being able to give back to the community in that way is fulfilling. Having a place at a local game store where people know that they are welcome to come and play games with us and make friends and get out of the house. Even participating in the community online. So like with Critical Role and talking to other critters online, and then also building up this channel and dealing with my friend Eric, who runs the local convention. And we're going to be volunteering this year, so it's really great to be able to even just give back to the convention this weekend, because we have such a great time there every year. And honestly, conventions like that function on volunteer help. The people that are running the convention don't really make any money off of what they're doing, so having people that are willing to give back in that capacity is what keeps the convention going every year. And having people that are willing to volunteer their time to run games and put a lot of effort and passion into making content for the convention is honestly like the beating heart of this community. I truly believe that you get back what you give in a community like ours, and a lot of the nerd communities, honestly. When you put yourself out there and prove that you have something to offer, or that you're willing to put your heart and soul into everything that you're doing, that passion is contagious, and it builds people up in a way and brings everyone together in a way that wouldn't be possible without people that were willing to give freely their time and energy to make those kinds of things happen. So I'm running 3 games this weekend. They're all based in Dungeons & Dragons. My first one, everyone gets to play as chimpanzees escaping an exhibit at our local zoo. My second one is The Quest for the Universicorn, which I did that whole video a few weeks ago on actually writing that content, so I'm going to get to run it at the convention, which is really exciting. And then my last one is actually a DM boot camp. I've had a lot of people make weird faces at me, but I made it a smaller group, so it's only going to be a 4-hour session with 4 people, and everyone's going to get 45 minutes to an hour of dungeon mastering time. So it's kind of like a round robin situation where everyone's going to take a turn with a 1-hour module that they will run, and I will be there to help them, to help build up their confidence. So I will be there to help guide them through problem solving, different issues that we have in the game, and working through combats and stuff like that, to just kind of build up their confidence. Because too often I run into people that are like, man, I'd really love to DM a game, but I don't know the rules well enough, and I don't want to mess anything up, and they're really nervous about it. So I kind of wanted to try this setup to see if people would be open to having something like this that kind of give them the opportunity in a stress-free setting, a very short little interval of dungeon mastering time to kind of build up that confidence and see what it's like behind the Dungeon Master screen. Because without Dungeon Masters, we have no Dungeons and Dragons. So the more DMs that we can get out and about, the better, right? I'm an awkward duck. It's fine. I own it. It's gonna be a fun convention this weekend. I have a really, really packed full schedule. Why do I do this to myself every year? So I've got those 3 games, and then I'm playing in 2 different games. I like to try out different systems whenever I go to TsunamiCon, because I play Dungeons & Dragons almost exclusively, and the convention is a great opportunity to try out other systems. So I jumped into another Fate game. I jumped into a Fate game last year with a guy named Kurt, and he is an amazing dungeon master, so I wanted to get into another one of his games this year. Last year's game was an evil one which was super fun, but I kind of want to get a feel for what it's like normally, not special case fun things. He did this super cool thing last year though, where everybody got to play as like iconic, mythical bad guys. Like we had when I say iconic, I mean like Brothers Grimm kind of nursery rhyme story type thing. So we had the big bad wolf. I got to be the Goblin King. My husband was, oh God, who was he? Some kind of witch. I'm blanking right now, but it was super fun. And it was pretty funny. I saw the guy that played the big bad wolf, and I couldn't remember his real name for the life of me at a game day one day, and I was just like, Wolfie! And we had this moment. It was special. It's okay. Gamers are a weird lot, but you know what? It brings us all together. It's totally fine. The other game I'm jumping into is called Protocol. It's House of Keys, and I haven't really ever talked to the guy GMing it before. I think his name is Todd, but I've heard really good things about him as a dungeon master, so I'm excited to try that system. I've been told that it's way more roleplay heavy, so that could be fun. And then also Mikey Mason is going to be there, and all my friends are constantly talking about Mikey Mason. He does music about nerd stuff, and he has a few D&D songs at least that I've been told about and or been given clips of, and that looks like it's going to be a really fun show. I'm gonna miss Drunkards and Dragons because I'm DMing at that time. It's rude. Eric's wife is going to be doing a high tea on Sunday, so that's going to be great, and then I have 2 volunteer shifts on top of all of that, so it's going to be a crazy weekend. But I am planning on doing a series of short videos this weekend at the convention. They're going to be unedited and really candid, so hopefully you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, because I want to do a few of those while I'm at the con this weekend, and then just upload them straight to my channel so you can kind of see what's going on. Whew! I can't stop talking. I'm like rambling. I'm so excited and stressed out. I'm not ready for the convention at all. You can see I have some of the crap for this weekend ready to go, but I am nowhere near ready. Yay! It's gonna be fine. I'm also planning on taking some nicer footage with my good camera this weekend, and then I want to do like a montage-y type video here in a few weeks. So keep an eye out for that. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's get ready for this weekend. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Does that make sense? It's okay. Keep an eye out for those short videos this weekend, you guys. And until next time, keep it rolling, adventurers.